Rise and grind, DMV. Happy Saturday. We are waking up to mostly cloudy skies across the area. We're also starting to see a few isolated showers begin to develop, and that's really going to be the trend as we head through the rest of the day today. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of that forecast up next.
This morning on DC News Now, getting into Fairfax County Public School games will look a little different this season. The new security measures students and visitors will face and why. Then the holiday season is in full swing at DuPont Circle, which you can expect at this year's holiday market. And after 43 days of the government shutdown, several of the district's federally funded museums are back open. Which ones you can check out this weekend.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good morning. Thanks for waking up with us here on DC News Now. It is Saturday, November 15th. I'm Tosin Fakila. Your time is 8 o'clock. Let's send you outside right now, beginning with our weather. You can see the Capitol off in the distance. It looks like it's a little cloudy. How much of the sun will we see? Because we can't see much of it right now. Let's talk to our expert, meteorologist Brittany Ward, on the desk with me. Brittany, I don't see the sun. Where'd it go?
Yeah, you know, the sun is out. It's just the clouds are overtaking the skies. So not really going to be seeing much sun. It's going to be like a hide and seek kind of game today when it comes down to the sun and the clouds. But we are going to be tracking a few isolated showers. Radar at this hour already showing you a few of those isolated showers have started to pop up, mainly west of the city. Front Royal, you guys are seeing some light rain, as well as Culpeper, Orange, Virginia. Further off to the north out towards Winchester, you guys are also holding on to some light rain as well. And again, this will be the common trend as we head through most of your Saturday, all thanks to a warm front that's slowly going to be pushing through the region as we head through the afternoon. That's going to allow temperatures this afternoon to warm up, mainly getting into the 60s. But that cloud deck will be really strong as we head through most of the day today. So mainly cloudy skies, and then look out to the west. That cold front will slowly begin to follow. That's going to move through tonight, and behind it, we are going to be tracking really windy conditions to end out the weekend. Temperatures right now not looking too bad, sitting in the 40s to 50s at this hour. 50 currently in DC, 49 as you head over there to Manassas, 43 currently there in Martinsburg, West Virginia. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of the forecast and what to expect. Tosin up next.
Hi, Brittany. We'll check in with you soon. Thank you. 8:02 is your time. We begin in Prince George's County, where a shooting seriously injured a child and a man. It happened on Cherry Mill Drive. Police say the man is in the hospital in critical condition. The boy, investigators say, was taken to the hospital with superficial injuries. We are seeing more signs of government services returning with the shutdown now over. Here is a live look at DCA and Dulles International. The FAA says it's easing the 6% cut in flights down to 3%. The agency says they'll keep those restrictions in place until they can make sure the air traffic system can safely return to normal. And we will continue to bring you the latest on the government reopening, because those impacts will take time to resolve. We'll have the updates for you on air and online at dcnewsnow.com. To Virginia, high school football fans in Northern Virginia now face new levels of security to get into football games. Recent violent incidents at high school games across the area caused officials to put these precautions in place. DC News Now's Yamari Sase was at a game at Fairfax High School and tells us what families have to say about these changes.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are okay with these new safety measures put in place. Now, here's how the process works. Now, students have to have their ID, high school students, and they have to be able to get a wristband, and then everyone has to go through these metal detectors. And a lot of people say they're okay with these extra safety measures.
Different entrance.
Students and visitors at Fairfax High School experienced the new security steps for the first time Friday night.
As a parent, I feel it makes me feel safe.
It's really nice that they got metal detectors out here too, especially because it's the playoffs.
Guests now have to walk through metal detectors before they enter the stadium.
I say it's pretty reasonable because, you know, some people might come to the school, you don't know what's going to happen. Some people might come to school, you know, with a weapon on them.
The changes come as other school systems, including D.C. and Prince George's County, have also tightened security to prevent violence at games.
I definitely want to ensure that people aren't doing anything that they aren't supposed to do.
Morris Doyle, who came to watch his son play, says he's never felt unsafe, but the extra security does help.
That has never been a thing that I was concerned about and or worried about, but knowing the fact that they are actually bringing them out definitely makes me feel a lot more safer, yes.
In addition to the detectors, high school students must check in with their student ID and get a wristband. Anyone who isn't a high school student must be with an adult. In a statement, Fairfax County Public Schools said in part, FCPS prioritizes the safety of students, staff, families, and community members. Our hope is that these new measures will enhance safety for everyone who attends our games. Yeah, well, these safety measures will be for the rest of all the postseason games. For now, reporting in Fairfax, I'm Yammer Sase, DC News Now.
8:05, growing concerns about recent immigration raids in Northern Virginia has advocates planning a protest at Alexandria City Hall. People will testify at City Council meeting this morning, demanding more transparency from the Sheriff's Department. They also want more information about recent arrests and the people taken into custody for their immigration status.
They're accused of a crime. They should be able to go through the legal process to fight that. Right now, that due process is being stalled when somebody is transferred to ICE.
Now, the sheriff maintains they do not collaborate with ICE and their involvement is limited to what is required by law. Now, that includes transferring people to ICE custody, which the sheriff says they carry out legally, promptly, professionally, and safely. Police have arrested a 17-year-old in the shooting that happened near Howard University during homecoming weekend. Investigators say Kevon Dudley is in custody and will be charged as an adult. That shooting happened last month after Yard Fest. 3 men, a woman, and a little boy were injured in the shooting. And the woman that was injured, a Morgan State University student, and she's still in the hospital. Her family says the 22-year-old has a spinal cord injury and is adjusting to a new reality, but they say she's determined to finish her senior year. There is a fundraiser to help her pay her medical bills. We have a link for that on our website, dcnewsnow.com. Just search Shooting Fundraiser. Happening this weekend, a bike ride to honor the many who've been killed in crashes. The Ride for Your Life on Sunday takes cyclists from downtown Bethesda to Lincoln Memorial. It is in conjunction with World Day of Remembrance for Road Traffic Victims. Here locally, the ride honors a few people. Sarah Langenkamp, a mother and U.S. diplomat, killed while biking on River Road in 2022. 11-year-old Summer Lynn hit by a bus on her bike last month. And James Anderson, the 16-year-old, was killed crossing University Boulevard in September. Loved ones shared the importance of raising awareness.
Our roads are for everyone. They need to look out for cyclists. They need to look out for pedestrians. And we know what the solutions are. We can just, adapt our behavior and we can design roads so that everybody is safe.
The ride tomorrow starts at 10 in the morning from downtown Bethesda. Then there's a rally at noon at the Lincoln Memorial. A social media video shows a man in D.C. trying to put out a fire with a garden hose, and that allowed firefighters in the city invite him to train with them. Firefighters shared this video of him at their training academy, refining his skills. He got to use some real equipment, including a fire hose, and meet instructors and recruiters. On the Metro, changes to be aware of this weekend. Shuttles will replace trains on parts of the Red Line. WMATA says Bethesda Station will be closed as crews work on Purple Line construction. Free buses will replace trains between Friendship Heights and Medical Center this weekend. Bethesda Station will reopen on Monday. Well, 8:08 is your time. Tis the season in the district. The holiday market at DuPont Circle, that is now open. DC News Now's Mariel Carbone goes to the market and takes us shopping.
The DC Holiday Market at DuPont Circle.
We wait for it all year long.
Local artists and business owners are gearing up for a busy shopping season.
It's life-saving for our business for sure.
Mary Ruth Askew is with Ethic Goods, a jewelry and clothing shop based in Southeast DC. The jewelry is sourced from artists in Thailand and helps support survivors of trafficking.
It adds meaning to your gift. You get to tell the story behind the product.
Ethic Goods is just one of more than 30 vendors set up at this year's market.
We have a mix of local vendors at artisans that make their own stuff, and folks that represent countries from around the world.
Michael Berman is president of Diverse Market Management.
This becomes a destination. It brings people from all over. It's very joyful, but then they come and then they see the rest of the area. Then they're going to go out for dinner, they're going to go to the bars, they're going to go see the other retail here.
It's a great way to get out of the house and to get into the neighborhoods.
Jordan Mansour runs Simple Mind Design with his wife.
Hand-drawn designs by me, and then we use those designs and we create wood art.
He's encouraging everyone to shop local this holiday season.
This market brings in a large amount of our annual revenue, so it's really important that people shop small and come out to support the people who offer unique gift items to everyday people.
Now, that holiday market at DuPont is open from noon till 8 on weekdays and 11 to 8 on weekends. It runs through December 23rd. It'll be closed on Thanksgiving Day, and it'll also be closed December 1st to turn over new vendors. All right, your time is 8:10. Britt, Brad, people probably will be going to the holiday market or just out and about today. I don't see the sun. What's going on?
I'm going to say limited sunshine. That's what we're going to be seeing today. The sun is really going to be playing hide and seek with the clouds as we head through your Saturday. We're also going to be tracking a few isolated showers as well. So if you are going to be heading out, just have the umbrella close by. Hit or miss, not going to be a complete washout. So what to expect this morning? Again, we are seeing those mostly cloudy skies. An isolated shower has already started to pop up, mainly west of DC. By this afternoon, we're going to be holding on to mostly cloudy skies. Some dry time will be possible, especially here in the district. But then as we head through the second half of the afternoon into the evening hours, isolated showers will be returning. But then we are going to start to see those winds begin to pick up. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of that forecast, Tosin, up next.